We are up for our first penalty here. We're going to go into this top left corner of the penalty.
Oh, yes!
Hello and welcome back to another episode here with Tromso as part of the Suits to Boot series. In today's episode, we should have 2 games, maybe 3 games, we'll have to see coming up. The first is in the Cup against Braun. After that, we go back into the league. If we go and take a look at what's going on, we'll go over to our season. Since last time out, we've not had too much really going on for us. We definitely need to improve a little bit more in terms of how we're doing in our stats, but there's still a lot of time to go in this season. If we go and take a look at how we are doing, this is for the cup that we're playing in. So I don't know how we check the stats. Otherwise, if we go to my pro, is it we could have a look there, my career, something like that. As you can see here, we've played in 14 games. We've got ourselves 4 goals and 5 assists. So a few more assists, I believe, since last time out. We did go on a bit of a scoring streak after that game. So yeah, not a bad start. 9 goals and assists so far in our career. We are still obviously quite young. We are on the bench in this game, coming up against Braun in the calendar. If we go and take a look at that, we have the cup there, and then we go to Braun again in the league, and then it's Lillestrøm. Yeah, it is Lillestrøm. Odds Viking are also in there, and we'll have to see. We do start on the bench. We definitely need to really try and push for a starting place in this team, but let's go and get straight into it in this game against Braun. Alright, so here we are for our introduction. We're just about to be brought on. The game situation here is saying 2-1 to Braun, and we're in the Braun Stadium here, as you can see, so we really need to up our game here against this team. If we can get a goal, this would be a really good game for us to get that goal. If we can find the through ball here, it could be on. The shot first time goes in, and it's into the hands of the keeper there. We have Dahl, who scored in this game, but it is 2-1, and considering we're already into the round of 16, we really will want to do well in this cup and see what we can go on and do. I definitely think it's a trophy we can win. We made semi-finals for so many years in a row, and I think we won this tournament 4 times, was it? If I'm not mistaken, so we really would like to go and do a repeat of that, but we need to get a goal in this late stage if we want to do that. There's a good tackle in there at the back. We are playing at right striker, so that is our role, and if we get a goal in this game, it would be really, really good in terms of trying to break back into this team, into that starting 11, where all season we've only had 1 start, so we really want to go and try and get that by next game. I don't know if we will be in the starting 11, but by next episode, should we get a good run going starting today, we could be into that starting 11. There's a chance here for Braun. It hits the woodwork, and that is surely the last chance for Braun in this game. We want to really try and rule them out of getting another one, and how that will come, I don't know. We've got to be defending a little bit better as we'll look to progress this ball on here down the line. There is a first time ball on. Can we beat the man? We've absolutely skinned the man. We're through on goal onto the left foot. The shot goes in, and what a goal that is. We've scored in the 86th minute here. Knee slide celebration, absolute limbs here against Braun. It's a lovely finish from us, exactly what we want to see, and that is 2-2, and I think we could be going to a penalty shootout or extra time here in this game. That is exactly the impact we want to have. We've absolutely skinned our man onto the left foot. The weak foot is definitely there, and that is a perfect striker's finish. You know, we switch very well with our new striker. I'm not too familiar with who it is, but yeah, he has come into this team, and you know, we have to get familiar with him and working alongside him. And yeah, he's come in for obviously Nordas, who left for Luton. There's a ball we can play in here. It's a bit of a weighted ball. The header goes in, and it's a weak effort in the end. Really, it looks like we will be going some extra time here in this game, unless we can find a late winner. But that is the impact we want to have, and that is a very good goal to score. I think, you know, we have really not fallen out of form. We are still very, very young. It's probably a lot better than many people thought we would do, but we really want to get more goals and put in a good case for ourselves in getting into a starting position in this team. You know, there's definitely going to be a point where we want to be a real key player in this team. and if we can do that sooner rather than later, then why not? There's a header that goes in here. It's hard to see what's going on when we're focused on our player. There's definitely a button which can like help you change, if I'm not mistaken. We could go full pitch, maybe, if that's what the fans want to see, the viewers. If you want to see that, do let us know. But I quite like this perspective, playing from the perspective. Let me get my words out. The perspective of the pro. I think it is quite nice. But I think, you know, if it's better off as the bigger size, then maybe it's something we have to do. There is a foul there. We might just have to go and get the yellow card. The advantage is played in the end. We've gone in. That's a very rash challenge. The shot goes in, and that is over the bar in the end. That is a yellow card for us, and we'll have to be careful. But in the late stages of this game, if it prevents a goal, it prevents a goal. We're going to look to call for this ball here. If we can win the flick on, maybe it will be on for us here to get a late goal in this game. We win that header there. We go back to the defense. It's going to cross. It's going to cross the 1 minute mark. Before we get there, it's the end of the second half. Will it be penalties? Will it be extra time? We'll have to see. If it goes to penalties, we've put a lot of our points on the penalties, so that would definitely help us out in that, and we would like to obviously take one, but we'll have to see. Dahl comes off here in this game. We're going to get it underway here. I think we'll go out to his left hand side and see what we can do from there. Just nice bit of build up play. The sun is in our eyes here, which definitely doesn't favour us. If we can, you know, work it out to this right hand side, that could be good. That's what we're looking to do here. Cornick on the ball. It goes back into the midfield, and we might try and work it out all the way to the right side. We're trying to do a bit of quick feet there. Doesn't work out in the end. I think we need to be doing a little bit better in terms of the possession we find ourselves in that position. But 30 minutes here to decide who goes through to the next round of the Norwegian Cup. What a game it has been, and we've got ourselves quite a good number of minutes as well, and that goal to show for it as well. Here we are on this goal kick here. Can we win the header? We are able to. It will go out into the midfield, and we're in behind it. If we can find it, we're going to run with it. We're going to have to take it out to this right hand side, maybe even go for the shot directly. You know what, I'm feeling the effort. Why not? I don't know why it's gone onto the right foot. It comes back out the same position here, onto the finesse shot, into that bottom left corner. It's got to be a little bit better there. Probably could have worked it a little bit more into the box, but it doesn't. I'm sure we'll get more chances here in this game. 20 minutes remaining. Can we get the goal to seal the game and send us through to the quarter-final? I'd love to win this trophy. I don't see why we can't, really, because you know, we get straight through to the round of 16. I think that's probably why we made so many semi-finals and won it as many times as we did. 4 times, if I'm not mistaken. And we made, I think we had a stat that was like we made the semi-final 10 years in a row across different countries. So it would have been, where was it? Portugal, then Iceland, then Norway, Ukraine, then Spain. But I think it was, but there's a chance here for us. Actually, we do lose out on that in the end. It would have been, it would have been Norway, Iceland first, then Norway. Because obviously we won the cup in Iceland, then Norway, then Ukraine a few times, but it was definitely quite a few times with Tromso where we made that semi-final and also won it those multiple times. And what an honour it would be to win it as a player. But the job's not done yet here. If it goes to penalty shootout, who knows what can happen. That will be all the drama. Even if we don't go through, the focus could be on the league. I think a league title is definitely possible, and we want to return as the player now, this Tromso team, to the former glory, those days where we were able to win trebles like we did. An absolutely perfect season where we did it. It all just came together so perfectly in the end. Here we are on the ball. Can we work it out to his right side? We beat the man with the blistering pace here. Down, I don't know why we've run it out there. It's a bit of a mistake, and we'll have to put up a bit more pressure here. It goes out into the centre backs. Can we win this ball back? We need to be careful. We are on a yellow card. Can't be diving into any challenges. It looks like our strike partner has gone off. We'll have to get familiar with who it is. It is obviously a new signing, and some of these the new signings we won't be familiar with. Some of the players who are already here we are familiar with. If we can win this ball back here, we've got 8 minutes remaining on the clock in what has been a very, very eventful game. Even if we're not starting games, they have been definitely very, very good and very, very enjoyable to be playing in. There's a chance here that's over the bar. In the end, Castro is a name I feel like I remember from back in the day. Brann, a team we played quite a few times whilst we were obviously in Norway. There's a ball that can be played out wide here to this right hand side. We could be in behind here. The ball is found in behind, and the crossing opportunity is on. Who's going to get in the middle? There's no one waiting in the middle. It's got to be a bit better. The ball should have been better, but also the men in the middle. I think we are getting a bit tired at this point in the game. I think penalty shootout is probably the fair result. We've made our impact, but it might not be enough here to send us through in extra time. We've got to be a bit better with the positioning. We're just trying to get back and defend. If we can make a tackle here, even, it's going to go into the hands of Horgod there. If we can find it here, it's into the midfield where we receive this ball, and we'll look to progress it out to this left hand side. We'll look to continue to advance. Can we go all the way with this ball here? We're going to go nice and early with the ball. We might as well change it up here. It's into the middle, but no one's able to find it in the end, and that is going to be the full-time whistle. It's going to be a penalty shootout to decide who goes through here. This is pressure. The first penalty we'll have to take with our club. We get to pick, apparently, who takes these penalties. Who's going to step up first? Will it be us? The first penalty, it's out of our hands here. The first penalty goes into that right hand side. We are up for our first penalty here. We're going to go into this top left corner. The penalty, it goes in, no mistake there, side netting, perfect penalty. Now it is out of our hands. The penalty saved by Horgod. That is a lovely penalty save there. The next penalty though is saved for Tromso. It's 1-1 here. The next one, Horgod, can he make the save? Probably could have done a bit better there. The next penalty here for Tromso, where will we go? It's into the bottom left corner. Lovely penalty. The next one up for Bron. Can Horgod be the hero here? It's a Penenga down the middle, very, very cheeky, and we really have to score here in this game. He's looking right, and he goes right as well, and it's a save. And if this penalty is converted, we could be crashing out of the cup at the round of 16 stage. We did our bit. Now Horgod has to do his bit. It's a save. It is a save. And now to keep us alive here in this shootout, Horgod has done very, very well there. But we have to convert this penalty. Where will it go? It's into the top right corner, and that is a lovely penalty. Couldn't have been placed any better. The next one for Braun. Can Horgod make another save? He's not able to. In the end, once again, we're in this same position. Sudden death here is going to be, is it Jensen stepping up, I believe, the captain? For as it is Jensen, he's looking to the right. The penalty into the bottom left. 6 penalties taken, 4 scored each. It's looking right. Will it go left though? It does go to the right. Once again, we're in this position. 5-4 up. We need to score this penalty to stay alive. The penalty down the middle. What a shootout this has been. Very, very Redford. It's like a few we had when we were with Sao Paulo. The next one is saved by Horgod. We have turned this penalty shootout around, and if we score here, we will be through to the next round of the Norwegian Cup. This is incredible. Jensen with the penalty, and he scored. We are through to the next round of the Norwegian Cup. We scored the first penalty, but I think it took 8 from us to get through. Incredible scenes. I thought we were going out at many points in that shootout, but we have done it. We have won the penalty shootout, and we are through to a quarter final of the Norwegian Cup. And now we've been introduced into this game here against Lillestrøm. We were suspended for the last one against Brann. It was a 1-1 draw. We are second in the league, currently tied with Brann actually, so that was quite an important game really, and to beat them in the cup is obviously very, very impressive. But we've been subbed on here, looking to try and get a goal to win us the game here and pick up a big 3 points off the back of, we're still unbeaten, but we're not in the best spell of form really. Could be picking up more points, and hopefully that's something we can go and help to do. We are close now to getting to the starting 11, a similar position to the last time out, and training is also going quite well. We're looking to get a playstyle plus, if you know about them. I'm thinking, do we go for power shot, because power shot is so fun to use, because there's like the person I think of it who's got it is like Marcus Rashford. There's an early chance for us here. We go for it, and it does go out for a corner. Marcus Rashford has that power shot. But also, do we go for a finesse shot potentially, because I feel like that could be a bit more satisfying. It goes to the edge of the area here, and it's a header out to the right hand side, and that comes to nothing in the end. I think we'll try power shot, but if we want to switch to finesse shot, we'll have to change some of our points, but I think we can go and get that. The power shots from range definitely could be a thing to use, but they're just both as satisfying as each other. We'll have to see. Maybe we try both at different stages of our career. Here is Lillestrøm on the ball. As we said, quite a big game for us. They get the goal. They do get the goal to make it 1-0 here in this game, and all of a sudden we have a task on our hands to try and turn this game around whether or not we can go and do it. We'll have to see. We will start with this kickoff. We go over to that left hand side straight away, and I'm going to make a little early run there if we can be found for it. We're not able to. It's the number, who is it, number 9 there? Is it number 9? I think Erline is on the pitch with us. I'm not too sure. It's hard to see the numbers, and also we can't see other of the guys' names here in this game. There's a early ball in though. The header, can it be won? It's not able to be won. It falls back out here to this right hand side, and it will come back to us. We're going to cut into the middle, try and go for the shot ourselves even. We go for the shot there, and it's into the hands of the Lillestrøm goalkeeper. It's a bit more of a raised effort than we typically go for, and it didn't really trouble the keeper that much in the end. Really, we need to be really effective with our press, playing in quite the nice stadium, as we said, so we really need to go and see what we can do with this result here, and if we can come away with the 3 points, or will it be just a point that we take away in this game. If we do, we start to lose the grasp that we did have at the start of this season over that first place spot. Even if we qualify Europe though, that would be a really good thing. I would really like to do that. We are in behind here. Can we find the through ball? The through ball is on the shot. Can it go in? It does go in, and it's a good save from the Lillestrøm goalkeeper. Lovely play from us to work that ball around, but we're not able to come away with anything to show for it. In the end, Dahl is on that ball there, but he's not able to win it back. It's over to this left hand side for us here. Can we win it back? I'm a fan of playing in these deeper positions. I know we're not meant to be, probably as a striker. There's a ball in behind here, the chance for 2-0, and it does go in here, and that is 2-0 for Lillestrøm, and we've got to be so much better with our chances. Can we make a name for ourselves here in this game and make the comeback, complete the comeback, and turn this game around? We'll have to see. There's a loose ball there really, but we can get on the end of this. The through ball's on, it's played, we're in behind for 2-1 here in this game. What a goal it is as well. We need to pit the ball, go back to the centre circle. I wish there was a celebration for that. Let's go back. We all need to go back. We do get the goal here, the 6th goal of the season for us. That will surely fire the team up straight from the kickoff. Really, really good stuff, and a lovely raised effort in the end. Really, really good finishing, and that is 2-1 here. And you know, as this player who is in the opposition for Lillestrøm got 2 goals in 10 minutes, so can we. Let's have a look. This is exactly the game that can start our spell in that starting 11. We make a good comeback here, you know, really get a bit of energy into this team, and that will really help our case. The through ball's on here. If it can be found, it's an interesting one. Can we reach that though with our pace? Will it go back to the keeper? Potentially will, potentially not. We'll have to see. We're going to put on a bit more pressure, and it is worked out in the end, and we'll have to see what the defence can do, whether or not they can turn it over here. We're happy to get that goal really, but one more is still needed as we're looking to try and win this ball. Just trying to find any real space that we can. I think another key quality of ours is that we can play in these pockets and in a number of positions, and I think it's a really useful thing to have. We're going to have to pick our spot where we want to go here. We beat one, can we beat the other? We're not able to beat the other here. 82 minutes, approaching 83 minutes here in this game. Probably could have been a bit more, we should have been a bit less selfish there, you know, trying to cover these different spots. We are playing quite a narrow system with the wing backs, but the wing backs don't come as high as maybe we would want them to. So we really need to go and try and cover the spots where we can play in those winger positions, which is a position that I would like to play in, but also dropping deeper. Very, very flexible striker, I think it can be argued. Is the type of role we're trying to play. Dahl does come off here in this game. Just dropping deep here, for example, to win the flick on, and then see what we can go and do, as we do have it on this right hand side. It's down the line. Who will it find? It's into that right hand side. It's tried to pull back to us, but we can't get there. Can we go and win this ball back high up the pitch? That's what we do, and we're going to look to try and send the man. We're not able to. Can we win it back once again? It's cleared out, and we're approaching full time here in this game. We've managed to get ourselves a goal, which is what we want really, but it's not going to be the result that we want. A potential first loss of the season if we cannot find a late equaliser here in this game. It's out into the middle of the box, out to this right hand side. We're going to have to run with it. We're going to have to run, take on defenders. We could be in behind here. We're going to go out to this right hand side. We need men forward into the final minute of this game. Added time. It's a ball into the middle to the back post. Can the shot get in here? It doesn't look like it will. The final few moments of this game, we probably should be a little bit higher, but we had to cover there, and the full time whistle goes, and we pick up our first loss of the season here. So there you have it. we're making our way to that starting 11. We got ourselves a few goals, and overall it's been a good episode for us personally. We may not have had the most convincing results, but we're not in the worst position at all in terms of how we're doing in the league table. We can go and take a look at that. We are 3 points behind Braun now. Stromgodset are 3 points behind us. Mulder in fourth there. As you can see, some of these teams do have a game in hand. It says Conference League. Is that second place? I believe it is. I don't know how this works, if I'm honest, in this, but we'll have to see. I don't think we're in the worst position. How many more fixtures do we have? We have the cup there. We had this competition which we played in, finished third there. I don't think we had any more games after that. We've got a Super Cup final there. Champions League, how's that going? That's a big league. I mean, you've got to remember, we are starting at the start of 2024, I think it is. Something like that, and these games have not even happened yet. We're approaching August, and yeah, we're not in the worst position. There's still a lot of improvements to be made, so if you did enjoy that video, please make sure to leave a like and subscribe. I'll leave it this little tune. I'll see you again tomorrow for some more action here with Tromso. Thank you, bye bye.